Who's representing you now?
Myself. I had a call into the ACLU to Mike Duhrukki, Bret Weir, and Frank Rizzo. I haven't heard any response back.
Well, we're set for a preliminary hearing today, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
We got witnesses, or is he going to waive, or are you waiving, or what are you doing? You want your hearing?
Oh, absolutely not. Your Honor, I just asked to the court, we're planning on going through with this preliminary hearing. I would object to having any further proceedings due to the fact that I'm not physically present in the courtroom. I would like to inform the court, as well as the court, I'm fully aware of Criminal Rule 43. I would ask that my presence be in the courtroom, Your Honor.
All right. You understand the quarantine rules, though, right?
Yes, Your Honor. I also, due to the fact of this quarantine, I have here in response, let the record reflect, journal entry for the COVID-19. You sent me an administrative order, the 320. Is it journaled April 6th at 9:13 a.m.? I never received that as opposed to, except when I had filed a motion to dismiss, it's called discharge for delaying trial under 2945-73 of the Ohio Revised Code. My preliminary hearing, Your Honor, is due past that time. But I see the court has acknowledged that it's a ORC law. But never received any issue of.
All right. So let me rule on your motions now. So based upon the fact that the governor issued the emergency order, they backdated to March 9th, and it goes at least at this time through July 31st. They told the time that applies to these criminal rules. And so at this time, that rule does not exist based upon the fact that they've put this emergency out. With respect to having a preliminary hearing in your presence, if for some reason we do have this preliminary hearing, we will have it, you will be on video, we will have the officer here who you can question, we will have the prosecutor here, and we will go through that procedure that way. And that's where all the courts in Ohio are handling these matters at this time. Knowing all that, is that what you want to do? Do you want to have your preliminary hearing?
Your Honor, I'm just asking, so we are understanding that there is a ORC 2945-73 discharge delaying trial, correct?
This is not set for trial, it's set for a preliminary hearing. And are we under the understanding that due to the pandemic, that those timings have been suspended?
I understand. I just would like to integrate to the court that we are under the assumption that this is a Ohio Revised Code law, correct?
I don't have. What law are you suggesting is there?
You got the book right here. If you look up 2945-73. You call it discharge delaying trial, time for trial. 72. Yes, that pertains to the preliminary hearing, correct? Yes.
Okay.
I just would like to know, just for the record, that it is a law, correct? And maybe I'm mistaken. If I'm mistaken, then that's fine. I just want to get a clarification.
There's a law there.
He's representing himself, Your Honor.
Is it a law?
Listen. There's a law there. There's time frames have been suspended.
If it is a law.
All right. Are you having a preliminary hearing or not?
I haven't been able to discuss with the prosecutor, so if need be.
All right. Do you have a witness here for him? All right.
What case, Your Honor?
All right. So we'll have. On ours?
No, he has another felony case pending in Judge Lucy's court for which he's scheduled.
Is he out on our bond?
Yep.
No, I am not. No, I'm not on bond.
And
I'm not out on bond.
Irreducible competency evaluation pending.
All right. So we're going to have a preliminary hearing next week, next Monday.
Your Honor, I am totally objecting to any continuance. Would the continuance be charged to the state, Your Honor? I just want the record to reflect that.
Troy,
I'm objecting to a continuance.
I appreciate that, but it's like you're not paying attention to what I'm telling you. There's a pandemic.
I understand what you're telling me.
The time limits, as you're talking about, don't exist at this
Okay.
time.
Well, Your Honor, I received let the record reflect, a journal entry dated April 6th at 9:13 a.m. Deciding for the COVID order 19, but there was no House Bill 197, there was no COVID-19, we have nothing to reflect in the blocks as to the material legally as to what COVID-19 order 320 is. So if I hadn't received that in writing, how could I possibly know what was going on? It seems to the fact that the Painesville Municipal Court is just basically doing whatever they feel and want, and I find it bufooferism, Your Honor.
You mentioned that before. All right, so we're going to have a preliminary hearing next week. Is there anything additional that you need?
I would just ask at this point in time, also let the record reflect, on April 7th, it's docketed at 1:08 p.m. that I put in a plea of not guilty, and you had additional conditions to checkmark comply with meds. Your Honor, I've still yet to receive my mental health medication. I'm diagnosed bipolar, PTSD, and schizophrenia. I have yet to have my medication due to the coronavirus and the COVID-19 order. I would ask that a personal bond be instated so I can receive proper medical attention.
All right. All right, so we're going to have a preliminary hearing next week, okay?
Okay.
Be prepared to have that. We're going to go through a full hearing. We're going to have witnesses here. You will appear by video, and you will have an opportunity to cross-examine them, if you so choose.
Anything to bond, Your Honor? We still set it to $50,000, or can I receive a personal bond to obtain proper medical treatment, sir?
Bond is set.
So your motion here simply says comply with meds. I have yet to receive my medication, Your Honor.
You know, you also had a bond revoked over in felony world. You understand?
So you're going to continue my bond? Well, if I'm not getting out, then I can receive a personal bond and get proper medical treatment, correct?
If you apply for the medical order, there'll be a doctor there.
I just want to comply with.
All right, we're all set with him.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it.
You're going to have a hearing on it.